welcome, lovely people. Today I am playing on my PlayStation and we are on the EU server because the EU server is where the event has dropped before everywhere else, as is pretty normal. I'm just doing the settings on my computer, then we're going to go through it, we'll have a look at all the items that we can receive, we'll play through the content, which I think they have kept the open world daily that we have to do at 49 instead of putting it back down, so I think that's going to be a little bit cumbersome. So that's fun, but bear with me a second while I get the settings correct, and then we will swap over to my phone and I'll be able to see the chat. Can you guys just put a yes in the chat if you are able to hear me? It looks like this is all going smooth. Hey! YouTube isn't malfunctioning today. Lovely. Alright, let me head across to my phone. Now, I do think my character might be on Frozen Mogo because that's where I left her the last time I did dailies. But we'll get out of there and we will go and have a look at everything that we're doing in the House of Legends. My live stream has not popped up on my phone. Give me a sec. We will refresh. Oh, there it is. Beautiful. Thank you. Oh, the second I press it, an ad pops. Why do they pop on live streams like that? Oh, beautiful. I can see DarkHorus, Demon King, and my mum. And thank you for the yeses to let me know that we can hear me. No, I don't want to buy a phone case. A phone case, apparently. No, thank you. Just let me pop it across to all messages instead of top messages like it always does that setting so that I can miss out on things that people say. And we're good. All right, let's have a look at what it says. This week in DC Universe Online, Mr. Mixopidalix, darn it! Mr. Mixopidalix, Mischief, outsmart the ultimate trickster in Mr. Darn it! Why is his name twice? Mixopidalix's Mischief event. Play daily to earn event progress, unlock a limited time rewards. We have double source marks event running as well, so this week earn double source marks from all sources. And of course, as always, we have a marketplace sale. This week is 20% off all the items in the upgrades category on the marketplace. Lovely. Let's actually get out of here.
You're going to have to bear with me here. Metropolis seems to have a leprechaun
let's
problem.
listen. A leprechaun problem?
Mixia's Spitalik, an imp from the 5th dimension. He's trying to annoy us all to death. Do me a favor and see what he wants.
Yeah, I'll go see what he wants. Now, I'm pretty sure we're going to have the same issue as last year, which is, like, we can warp to Metropolis, or we can warp to the House of Legends for this. I'm going to go House of Legends first, then show... Oh, no, I think I went to Metropolis first. Either way, and show you why I don't like the location they've put us in Metropolis to be able to get the event started, because it is further away from the weekly mission here, where we're supposed to warp to collect the mission, from... Mixie! We're calling him Mixie because I can't say his name, okay? This is further from the starting position than Midtown, which is where you warp to. As a hero or a villain, you're going to warp closer, particularly because the first location you're supposed to go to for this mission after you've collected it is to the Superman statue, which is so close to both the police station and the nightclub for heroes and villains. So I find this location a really bizarre choice for this. I don't understand why this. And also the problem is, if we go to the House of Legends, we used to be able to go through a portal in the House of Legends that would take us relatively close to the mission. No longer. If you use that portal, you end up at the location I was just in, which is far away from the weekly. Now, I will say if you're just doing the daily, that location isn't too bad. There's like little gold pots that you can collect throughout Metropolis, but I will say not a single one of the locations is at that location. Like, the red zones are all further than there, which I find really bizarre. Anyway, let's collect the mission.
Mixius Pitalik, wishing you
Mixius
greetings
Pitalik.
and salutations.
Did I say it? I don't know.
You've outsmarted me for the last time. So
I
here's
don't
the
think
rules.
so.
I say my name
I
backwards.
think I'm gonna
I go
outsmart
away
you
for a
for sure.
short
No, I
time.
won't.
You collect all the golden coins from me 5th dimension.
Thank goodness he has to say his name backwards and not me, right? I can't even say his name forwards.
Fair? Because to me, good luck.
Tiny Lilith said we need future Laura to tell him how to talk. Yeah, apparently she could probably do it better. She usually corrects me when I can't speak. So, so this portal here takes you to the location we were just in. It is so far from the first location you want to go to. Oh, look, there's my mum. Hi, Mum! So in the journal, I believe we don't even receive the race, right? So we've got a Fool in His Gold, which is the buckets or golden chests, whatever they're called. Pot of gold that we're meant to collect. There's still 49 of them, so this is going to take us a little bit of time. It's a little frustrating as a daily. I don't particularly think the amount of clovers you get really translates well for the amount of work you put in, but, you know, that's just me. Then we've got Explore Mixopidalix's Metropolis. This is where I normally start. Go to the Superman statue first, work my way in, and as we go through finding those locations, about halfway through this mission, we get to the daily, we get to the race. I find it weird that there is absolutely no race listed here. You have to basically just turn up at the location, find it yourself. I'll show you where all three of them are, just in case you guys can't find it. Muzan said, I didn't realize the event was taking place. So it's on EU at the moment. I do believe it won't drop on US, Xbox, and Switch until after your shutdown. And Muzan said, are you on the US server? No. So I'm on the EU server right now. It's the only place where this event has dropped. And yes, there is a race. He said there is a race. I'm so confused. Yep, there's a race for this event as well. And there's a different one depending on your movement style. So there's one for super speed, there's one for acrobatics, and there's one for flight/skimming. And yeah, I can show you the location of all of those in case you guys need to find them. So what I'm going to do, and I suggest you guys do, is warp to Metropolis rather than warping to the location that they've given us. Because the location they've given us is far away from everything. You're just going to have to run, fly, whatever, to the location you need. It's just going to be a little bit annoying. You might as well start at Metropolis and go straight to the statue, which is really close. So we're going to do that. Thank goodness. We will also read through the event tab before we go through everything. Because there's an interesting reward that I did not see coming. I was surprised when Metanite let it drop on her channel and showed us what we were going to be receiving. But the skin and the hair, very, very cool. Okay, hang on. If you haven't seen already, you could go to Metanite's channel and have a look, but honestly, I'm going to buy it out. We're going to have a look now. So, we'll start at this end. We're going to be able to receive, when we complete 10 days of this event, we can receive 1 skill point token. I don't know why I clicked on that one. That one's obvious. 20 source marks, 20 Mogo sprouts, 50 stabilizer fragments. I still don't understand why they don't just give us the stabilizers instead of the fragments, but you know, it's not up to me. We've got 10,000 of the ally favor, 10 flawless nth metal, and this is what I'm really interested in. We've got the Dreadful Wraith skin 1, 2, and 3 that we are going to have a look at, and then the Dreadful Wraith hairstyle, also going to have a look at. I'm a little bit excited about the skin. It looked really cool. I want to see it on. So we'll run through everything, we'll buy it out, and we'll have a look. We'll go to the vendor and have a look at that as per usual. But if you've just started the event, you go to the Superman statue. It's like just a stone's throw from here. It's so close, and if you were a villain, it's even closer. You're literally just across from it. So guys, don't warp to the location they've got. Go to the House of Legends, collect your mission, and go to Midtown, which is where, when you warp to Metropolis, that's where you end up, is Midtown. I really have no idea why they have it the other way. So we're going to do it the way I normally run it. I will collect these as I go. When I get to about the middle of them, that's when we do the race. We grab the pots of gold because they're all around that area, and then we continue on through this mission to the end.
After I turned that statue to pudding during our last encounter, Superman requested the replacement version use rebar to spell out Kiltipsism. Wait, no, not again.
I've got to say, I thought I was, you know, the kind of person who would forget what I'm supposed to not say. But you do it worse than me. Alright, so we just follow the golden arrows to each set of this mission. This one, as far as I remember from last year, resets weekly. And I do believe once we've done this once, we also get daily progression on there. It doesn't look like they listed the race as something that we can complete in order to get the progression, which I find odd, but, you know, to each their own. And yeah, I do think this one, I find it quite fun. It's not too bad, but the fact that we now have to get 49 of that pot of gold daily count is really high. And I realized that they changed it early on, and it was something they seemed to be doing to get us to play the game for longer, and they've since found better ways, maybe don't go up there, to do that. But they've kept it, which I'm a little disappointed. I kind of hoped that they would backtrack on that one, because this becomes a very long daily. Hello, sir!
The Daily Planet building. Still bottled up, I see. Lois Lane works there. For someone who has such a way with words, you'd think she'd be able to trick me into saying Kiltipsism more often. Dog, dingbats!
Okay, dude. I don't think he really has much chill going on. All right, so this is where I kind of consider it the middle. If you are someone who plays acrobatics, this is location you want to be at because your race begins just here. So there will be a circle right here waiting for you to be able to go through. If you play flight, your circle will be down here at the statue. And, I mean, it is quite fun to do. I don't mind the race once in a while, but, you know, every day it's kind of a pain in the butt. So this is where you go if you have flight or skimming. You both get the same race. And then over here is where the race is if you have super speed, which we will run through. You can see it's white for me, which means I have already completed it to platinum. But also have a look at this. I had like a thing flash up on the side saying to access my journal. You can see that I've completed a mission that was not visible and did not exist in the first place. So I am wondering if this is going to count towards our daily progression. Let's test it and find out. It does not. It literally did nothing. All right, let's run through the race, grab our pots of gold, and then we will finish up the weekly. And then we're going to buy everything out because we have to see,
4,
right?
3,
I hope I remember
2,
this race.
1, go.
Okay, I'm going.
Hey,
I don't remember the path very clearly, so I may not get platinum immediately. I'm not sure, because I know there's like a section where you jump down onto a bridge, I believe, and when you get to the bridge, you kind of go up a wall or something that's lopsided. So we'll see, but we'll give it a shot. Too high a jump, isn't it? Yeah, there's no way I'm getting platinum now. All right. Leap. I remembered I had to pull back, but I pulled back too early, because if you leap too far onto this, you end up overshooting and you miss one of the rings. So I was too early. But yeah, once you've done this a couple of times in a row, it gets pretty easy, whether you do flight, super speed, or acrobatics. And I will say they're all pretty as complicated as one another. Like, I think they're like pretty equal footing. I don't think any of them are easier than another. Unless you have a movement that you prefer, you're going to find that one easier because you're more comfortable with the movement. So yeah, which is super speed for me. Usually I find super speed easier, but as we just saw, it didn't really help me. This is the part, right? Jump down a bridge and then we run up like a weird wall to the side. And then I think at the end I have to like leap somewhere where I can't see the next ring. But I'm not positive. And then all the way through this too, you're kind of avoiding Mr. Mixie, whose name I can't pronounce, even the right way forwards. Yeah, where do we leap? Where's the arrow? Down there. There it is. This is the part I wasn't sure if I'd remember. Gotta say, other than that one slip up, I haven't done too bad. It could definitely be worse. There used to also be a path that I would follow whenever we were doing this particular mission for the pots of gold. But with the amount that we've got, I don't know if they'll respawn that fast, so we'll see. Oh, apparently that counted for platinum. I had a big mess up in there and still got platinum. I mean, yay, but also I don't think I deserve it. All right, so nothing comes up in there saying that the mission is completed. It's just locating the race. So you can, if you want to, skip the race completely, but I do believe that you receive an emblem if you complete the race to platinum. I think it's a 4-leaf clover if I'm not remembering incorrectly. Now, the kind of path or area that I tend to go around trying to find the pots is like down the side. So this is where you end up when you collect your second Mixipidolix. This guy, when you collect him. I usually look for the white dots and go around this building and back. I am going to see if there's an emptier phase, so that we can have a look at what we need to do together. No. EU, 2 fuller phase, only 1 phase. So we'll see how we go, but with a lot of people doing it, most people, I think, when they're doing this, try to be like the first and nab from other people, which I think is a little weird because most of the time it counts for both. I don't know how it goes when we're both different sides, though, so hopefully this counts for both of us. Yeah, this is counting for both of us. So that's good.
Got you down.
So basically, Mr. Piccolix, whatever, he will continuously have some kind of a trick that comes along with these, whether it be a fool's gold coin, or he's got speakers that pop out and will force your character to dance. He's got that rock that fell from the sky that you could see. There's also times when he spawns and he wants you to have a conversation with him before each of the coin collections, which is probably the easiest one to do if I'm being honest.
Get 'em, boys.
Oh, and yeah, then this one, which is miniature versions of himself come along and break us out of our ability to collect the coins. You do want to be a little careful with that one though, because yeah, like what just happened now, you can accidentally end up shooting the pot of gold rather than shooting the little men. Mind you, this person is on it,
for you.
doing an amazing job. I feel like we've got a good team going. But yeah, see how our progression is going to take forever because we're only on 17 at the moment, and this is with another person. You do this by yourself, it's going to be longer. The fact that we're both collecting together makes it a little bit quicker, which is nice. And yeah, it's 49 is a lot. It's a lot. It's so much I'll run out of things to say by the end of it. That never happens. Oh, that's a great idea. Abby Sue said just call him Mr. Pickles. I mean, yeah, people are going to know who I'm talking about, right? All right, this is when I have to be careful. Round this side, we have a lot of other white dots that are not part of the mission. But usually I'll come around this side of the building. I'll see if there's ones across, yeah, across the front of here and across the road as well. And then I start my circle again. Yeah, if you do end up in like a group with other people who are doing it with you, that works out really nice. Apparently it works with villains as well, so that's good. But I will say, if you are trying to get it done, you will occasionally find some trolls who are in the game who come across to the pots and will just shoot them, making it so you can barely get enough of them collected. Because you do want to progress it. Shoot it, grab your coins, shoot it, grab your coins. If you shoot it all at once, you have to be really, really fast if you want to be able to collect the coins, and no one is that fast unless you're more than one person playing. So I apologize if that happens to you. It's happened to me a few times. It's kind of just annoying, particularly with how long it already takes us at the moment. But yeah, just keep in mind, be careful. Most people at this stage, hopefully, are just trying to get it completed as well. But, you know, every now and then you're going to find people like that. And if you are on the US server, your best course of action is switch phases. Go somewhere else.
Got you down?
No, nothing has got me down except for these rocks that apparently want to fall on my character's head. She's not a big fan of that.
Watch for fallen objects.
Thanks, Smarty Pants. He's such a smart ass.
Super chump.
I hope we get one of the ones where we end up with the speakers so that you guys can see it, and also where he wants to like have a conversation. The conversation one is the easiest. You just stand your character right next to him like this, and then you shoot and you talk to him immediately.
Now aren't these little ankle biters adorable?
There we go. So, because I play the bow, she does have pretty quick and good aim when it comes to attacking the miniature versions of him, which I like. It's pretty easy for me to not accidentally hit the pot too often, so I don't know how well it goes with a lot of the other abilities, because most of the time I use blasters and bow. Both of those are pretty straight on with their aim, so... No! Get him! There we go.
Hey,
how far are we? Yeah.
ATM.
You know how long this daily goes? It's got to be the longest of all the dailies that we have for open world missions, I think, when it comes to events specifically. Obviously not when you're doing an episode. Alright, come on, give me the speakers. No? Okay.
Get your hands off of me, gold. Think fast.
And rocks again. Did they take the other two out? Like, I have no speakers forcing my character to dance, and I have no conversations with Mixie.
Weight of the world got you down.
Excuse me, Mr. Pickles. Now I'm always going to think of him as that. Alright, we have it completed. It says to return to Mixie, so apparently we can return to him in the open world. Don't recommend that. I would do it in the House of Legends at the end, or at that location at the end. Don't do it in the middle of this. What we want to do is continue on this section of the mission. So the weekly that we've done here, I'm going to go to my journal, make sure that's the one that we've got highlighted. We do. Explore, so we're heading for that golden arrow there. Let's do that. Oh, I just realized I was talking about that golden arrow as though it was leading us to Mixie. It is, but not the one where you collect the mission. The one where we continue the weekly mission, which is good. But yeah, so that's probably the best location to try and get your pots done, just because they do seem to be quite numerous and they respawn relatively quickly, even when other people are doing it. And also, it's where the race is. So if you are someone who wants to get that race completed and get your platinum, then yeah, going to that location, getting your race done, getting your pots done, and then finishing up it's a good way to go.
Metropolis City Hall, my old mayoral stomping grounds. I appointed myself mayor once, but got shunted back to the 5th dimension when Citizen Clark Kent proposed the Kiltipsism Act. Wait, no, that shouldn't count.
That's easier to say than his actual name. Oh, okay. Let's go to the last one. And on your way past to the last one, there is an investigation just past this building, right there. If you guys need it. Actually, there's two at the location where I was collecting the dailies as well. I should have gone close to those. One briefing, one
it's the Metropolis
investigation.
Museum of Art. I remember once when I improved the pieces, Superman actually showed up and pretended like he was helping me. But when we were done, the installation spelled out Kiltipsism. I didn't even get a chance to sign my work.
Oh, poor thing. We care so much about that. All right, so this one we're collecting on. We got 8 lucky clovers. Did that not used to be 10? Okay. Para, hi! Hi, Paragon! I'm pretty sure this mission used to be 10, guys. Correct me if I'm wrong. I could be mistaken and they've always had it at 8, but I really thought it was 10. Anyway, let's go to the House of Legends. We're going to collect on that final mission, which is a Fool and His Gold. It is the daily. Did I get progression for that? I did the race. We saw that there was no progression for the event tab on that one. We'll just quickly check the event tab and see if the weekly gave it to us, because as far as I knew, that one was supposed to count. But I didn't see it pop up on my screen. It may have, and I was just chatting, which does happen. Event. It did give me the progression. Okay, so you can do the going across and looking at everything in Metropolis Weekly if you would like to get the completion on there for, what, 1 daily progression? I don't know. And then we're going to collect from Nixie.
You actually found them. Even when I change the rules, I still lose. Well, you haven't found enough. Find some more.
Excellent. You collected Mr. Mixia's Spittlix coins.
And we got
Maybe
4
now
of the
he
currency
will
for that.
leave.
So that's good.
If
Oh,
Superman
I
can't
know.
force him out of this dimension,
Achikah
no
said,
one
oh
can.
man, they didn't rework the 49 coin daily or buff back the weekly. That's unfortunate. I agree. It is so a slog. It is so slow. I don't like it. Tiny Lilith said, I want the skin. You can make a nice creepy villain. I know. We're gonna grab it. We're gonna grab it and have a look because it does look really cool. Right? It's very cool. GamerXAndy said, hey, how's it going? It's going great! Except for the, 49 count on the gold buckets. That's not so great. But everything else is great. Young Chopper said, what do the rewards look like? We're about to find that out. Achikah said also, hi, hope the stream's going well. Thank you, it is, it's going great. I saw a stream pop up for you the other day that you were doing bases. I'm so careful because I love Achikah. She does such a good job with her base touring and she laughs like I laugh, which I love. But if I watch her stuff, then I end up seeing bases that I haven't seen yet that are actually on my list and then I know what they look like and I like to see it fresh with you guys, so it throws me off. Muzan said, there you are, I'm the guy in the red. Awesome! This guy? We've got 2 guys in red here. Nice! All right, we're going to have a look at this buyout, so let's do that. Event, St. Patrick's Day. We're going to buy this all out. Yes, thank you, I will purchase it. This is the cheaper one, it's good. Is it working? No? Is there a glitch? Please don't glitch in the middle of a stream. Purchase. Confirm. There it goes. Okay. It's just a little jumpy. There we go. Hey! Okay. This is what I was so excited to see. The hair and the skins, right? So excited for that. We'll go and do those. I'll go to my showcase base so we can have a good look at them. And then we will come back and we'll do the vendor. So let's warp to showcase. So we got the good nice lighting, you know? Oh, Achikah said, I totally understand. Nothing like seeing a base with fresh eyes. It's so fun. I know, right? It's so great. I love it. Oh, I know. Abby Sue said, can't wait to see the skin. I also cannot wait to see the skin. It's the main thing I want to see from this. The hair too, but the skin, please. All right, we'll head up into the back room. Oh, we still have Valentine's out from earlier. Lovely. Let's go back here and have a look at this skin. All right, zoom right in. We'll turn off the UI so we can see properly. There we go. And let's open these. So we have Dreadful Wraith's hairstyle and we have Dreadful Wraith's skin set. We've got 3, so I'm going to assume 3 different nationalities again, but we'll see. We'll have a look at all 3 and make sure. And I wonder if we will, some skins, you don't have to have clothing on because all of the texture is in the skin. So I'm hoping it's one of those, but we'll have to have a look and see. So let's chuck the hair on first. Dreadful we're looking for. Where are you? No, not Dreadful. thing. Oh my goodness. Hair. Oh, I'm having a day. There we go. Dreadful Wraith. Ooh, 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 ooh. Take the chroma off. Let's give it a nice light color so we can see what it's going to look like with texture. Okay. Ooh, it does have a lot of texture. It's got a streak! It's got a streak in it. Can we make the streak red? Oh my goodness, it's cooler than I thought. I did not notice the streak on the live stream that, not the live stream, the video that Metanite put out. I had no idea. Okay, let's go down to the hair, see if we can change that first swatch into red. Hell yes. Oh, it's so cool. Let's get stuff off her back. Okay, kind of love it. I don't know why. It's giving me kind of werewolf vibes. But can you imagine doing it like in a black and a white? I know. Achikah said, oh, is that Banshee inspired? I don't know. It says Wraith. But it looks so good. Hang on. Tiny Lilith said you and Achikah need to do a stream together. The laughing will be so fun. We wouldn't get anything said because we laugh so much. Tiny Lilith said, oh, sorry, no. Achikah said, oh my goodness, it'd be a laugh-a-thon. Yeah, it's true. It's nice to have another YouTuber who reminds me of myself, though. Which is definitely you. My mum loves the hair. Okay, my mum said, I love the hair. Lots of purple hearts. Me too! I wasn't expecting you to, but honestly, as long as you're not making it look creepy and like a wraith hair, you could totally use it like really pretty. And that red streak is thick and does stand out, so whatever color you wanted to do it in is probably going to look great. I'm thinking black and white would be a really striking one to do as well. And honestly, it has really nice texture. You can see the shading's really nice. Beautiful. All right. Let's get the skin on. And if people want to see it in a particular color, no problem. Can we put like, yeah, get that out of the way. Because the collar is blocking us a little bit. Skin, Dreadful Wraith, let's look. 3? We'll start at 3, work our way backwards. Okay, yeah, it's cool. Wait, how do we do, can we color the swatches? Okay, it looks to me like we're going to have swatches that are colored based on your colors that you have in here. So these ones here. So if we adjusted this to like white, that affects her hair. Hang on, let's see if it affects her skin. No, it doesn't. Where's the red coming from? Maybe it is stuck on red, but I'm pretty sure I saw it in white on the photo that they provided to us, right? Hang on, let's take some stuff off. Can we take the chest piece off with this skin? No, we can't. Okay, we want sport bra. Let's put sport bra on. Let's get her as undressed as possible, which is not normally what I aim for, but if we're gonna have a look at this, we want to see as much as possible, right? Let's go with that. Let's get her feet bare. Nothing on the hands and legs. What is her legs called? Briefs. That. Okay, now we can look. Oh, it looks so good. It looks so good. I'm sure it can't be stuck on red. So maybe what we have is 3 different colors, because I was expecting a different nationality. I can't tell if that is different facial structure because of the red that's on there. So usually number 2 is quite noticeable. So let's have a look at that one. Dreadful Wraith Skin 2. Okay, it does color change. It's purple. Oh, I love it so much. Look! Oh, it's so cool. Do we want to take off the hair maybe and have a look what it does on her scalp? Because we can't see what it does on her scalp with the hair on. So we'll take that off. We'll put it back after. Oh, her entire scalp gets changed color. Oh, it's weird how it's straight. I don't like that. I wish that the back of this had that same bleed that you can see on her arms and on her legs down her neck. I feel like that's a little bit too neat for me, especially if you're wanting to put it on a character with no hair. That looks weird at the back, but the rest is really, really nice. Muzan said Sindel vibes. GamerXAndy said the hair is awesome. It really is. I really do like the hair. Paris said it's definitely Silver Banshee. Excellent. White hair with black streaks. That's what I was thinking too, right? It would look so good. Yeah. Paris said maybe put on sports bra and briefs. Exactly what I did. Perfect. Abby Sue said the hair looks so punk. I agree. It's really cool. The hair is really cool. Tiny Lilith said the skin color. Yeah, so it looks like these actually change skin color, not facial structure. So keep that in mind as well when you're putting them on. Let's have a look at the first one, which I believe is the one with black. Ah, Ah, no, this one. Oh, I'm wrong. It is red. Now I am confused. I'm so sure I saw black and white. Did I not? In the image that was given to us by Metanite and by the developers? That's Dreadful Wraith 1. 3 looks identical. And 2. All right, let's try changing these swatches over, because I'm wondering if my colors are affecting it somehow. But where are they getting the red from? I don't know. Let's pick some random colors to see if these have anything to do with it. We'll do the eyes and everything else as well. And then we will know. We will know what it is that's affecting them. This one is black. I don't think it's affecting anything, but we'll do like a blue color here. All right, so we've got a bunch of colors there. Then we've got makeup color I have on black. So, oh! All right, well, we can see what that is now, can't we? The red definitely affects it, so we can get it to a black. This is meant to be black. It is purple, in my opinion. That looks purple to me, which I find weird. Let's have a look at eye color as well, which I think I have on a purpley blue. What if we go red? Oh, yeah. Okay. It's so cool. I love it. But now I'm curious, what's the difference between them? Because if we're getting them affected by different colors, and when I swapped between them, they would just change color, right? This one goes straight to red. So what swatch is affecting it? Is there a color affecting it? Yeah, this goes... Oh, I see what happens. I have my cursor over here to start on the right-hand side, which gives it a purple tinge maybe, and then it ends up going red tinged? I don't know, but I'm going to guess all 3 will be white if I do this. Let's try it. That's the first one. It's weird when they have it aligned with different things and I can't just change it on here. All right, so Dreadful 1, Dreadful 2 is also white, and Dreadful 3, also white. So it is a facial structure change. It's just really hard to see because of the texture that we have on this particular skin. But the reason it was changing is because when I went to black, I had purple to start with and went to black, and then the game resets itself to the red in the bottom left corner for the black, and for some reason it's picking up that color and not being a solid black, which makes me a little bit sad. I do like it to be a really, really nice black color, but yeah, I mean, this is still fantastic. I kind of want to do this. Ah! It's so cool. I really like it. There's a lot of creepy things can be done with this skin, right? It's very, very nice. The texture on it is really fun. Guys, you should definitely get this. I kind of want to put the hair back on and maybe invert the colors, put her skin like that really pale ghostly white and do the rest in black. Let's do that. And then guys, let me know if you want to see specific colors on this, because I will show you. And it does look great. All right, so we need to get a black over here. Black. We're going to keep the eyes red. We're going to do the makeup color in like the black. And we're going to do, oh, sorry, the skin in white. See the red tinge? I don't like that about it, I will say. Hair. We want these to be black, and then we want the hair color to be white. Like this. See, this is meant to be black. I am disappointed in that. I can't make it actual black. It goes to that red tinged color. If I go over to this swatch here and change this bottom color to like a purple tinge here, let's go. But this is on zero, all of the zeros, right? And then I save it. Does it change to purple? It doesn't. It stays red. I have no idea what it was doing, but it won't go black. Aww. I'm a little sad about that. I really did want to be able to turn this section to black, but also I don't hate it. You know, it is okay. I feel like if you could get a, I don't think it would work because of the way that chromas and materials work on hair, but wouldn't it be really cool if you could use a neon chroma that had a really dark color and then you could make the streaks glow with that neon swatch? Oh, it would be so good. Paris said change the eye color as well. Let's do that. Maybe they both impact it. No, just changes the eye color. I'm really disappointed that I can't get a black on that, because honestly, black would be my choice. But I feel like now I have to invert, like I would want it to be the black on that red swatch, and now I'm probably going to have to do it in reverse for what I wanted to do, which is still okay. It's still cool. But I think a lot of people are going to want to turn that to black and you can't. Which is kind of frustrating. Ugh. JL said the imp Mix is finally back. Yes! And I feel like we should all just agree to shorten his name to Mix from now on, for those of us, not me, who can't pronounce his name. Definitely not me. GamerXAndy said with the white one you could make a great vampire. I agree. I think it would make a great vampire skin on this. I'll reverse the colors again, because if you put this to white, this definitely works. And then, oh wait, skin color as well. Get it that nice dark black. So this is the color I want it to go. Look at that black. Why can't we have that black? Must admit, it looks a little red tinged against her clothing though, but that does look cool. Oh, with the eyes black too, she looks like Hollow. I can just picture my mum's face like, yep, that's gross. Abby Sue said that's badass. I know! This is a very cool skin, guys. I highly recommend playing just to get this skin and the hair. The hair is really fun. Oh, I read that one from Para when it popped up on the screen. Alright, well, let's keep that on for the moment, I suppose, in case there's anyone in the House of Legends who wants to have a look while I go to the vendor, and we shall probably go to the vendor. I don't know what I've got in the way of currency for the vendor, but we will go and have a look at how much we need, and then we will calculate how much I can purchase, and we will buy out everything we need from this year. I do know that we are going to have a invitation-based person, though I have forgotten who it was, but I think it was Carl Rayner. So let's go there and have a look how much we need. We've got Carl Rayner, so let's calculate how much I need for this so we can buy out everything. And I so want to do the jig. Is anyone else excited about the Irish jig? It could just be me. Alright, so we already have 32. We're going to need 75, 56, 18, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 70. So we need another 70. And then Cloverclad is from last year. So we need 70 at the, 70. 219 minus the 32 we already have. We need 187. So let's go to the marketplace and buy ourselves 187 of the currency. Currency just here. Lucky Clover. All right. 1. Sorry, normally I try to do this part beforehand. 2. We're gonna need 2 more. 2. 3. Beautiful. And last one. Okay, let's buy everything. Yay! Alright, Kyle. Irish jig. We are buying a title. That's weird. Why are we buying it instead of receiving it for completing something? I don't know that I like that very much. But we'll buy it anyway. We'll chuck it on my character. That's fine. And then we're going to grab all of these idols, which, frankly, I find to look a little creepy. But we'll put them all out and have a look anyway. We'll go to the showcase base, pick everything up, and then put them out. Oh, there's a witch. I feel like a lot of people are going to get some good use out of these, though, I will say. The Watcher, the Druid, the Healer. This seems very D&D to me. Is it just, it's not just me, right? Just a little bit D&D. All right, let's head back to Showcase Base and have a look at everything they have there. Now, do keep in mind, guys, if you are purchasing from the vendor, make sure that you grab everything you can in this first week while it has the discount, because it's going to go up in price next week. You can do what I do, which is I will buy what I can in the first week, and I just keep playing but save my currency for the next year. When we have that first week again with the discount, it does look like it's consistently happening. And I'm guessing it will probably stay because it looks like they're trying to encourage us to make those purchases in the first week and potentially play the game more so that we can earn more currency in that first week as well. So it seems like they're keeping it like that. Tiny Lilith said they have the color the same as the Banshee character. That's what she looks like. I understand, but why can't I choose to put that color on her and then also choose black if I want? Because for what I wanted to do, which is a vampire, I wanted black. I'm not making Banshee. But yeah, I can understand. I can kind of understand why, but honestly, I do think there are quite a few people who might want to be able to do a black. Abby Sue said, good thing I didn't send my laptop to get fixed. Oh no! Definitely need to play this one. For the skin, guys. JL said, Kyle base invite. Yes! I'm a little excited about that too. It is nice when we get the base invites. It's something people want, and it's relatively easy for them to do too, because they already have these forms in the game, and a lot of the voice stuff is recorded already, so they can put it on the character. GamerXAndy said, I want the emote. Yay, it's not just me. I also want the emote. I'm going to guess my mom does too. Tiny Lil said, creepy, my middle name. It suits you. Achikah said, oof, the pricing is pretty skewed given the mark breakdown is about 5 days since the weekly's 8. Yeah, if the event 2 weeks, you can only get 72 marks in total, not enough for the base invitation. And not only that, but this really deters people who are looking to, one, grind to get a lot of base items for their base. You end up spending like a whole bunch in there to do that, and with only 2 weeks worth, we're not going to get a lot of people who are capable of doing that, because the price is going to go up and you're not going to be able to. And two, it's going to be really difficult because we're going to have people who are trying to get old feats, and can't because they can't play enough to get enough currency to purchase the items to get the feats completed. Which was part of the fun, right? You came into an event as a new player, and you could not only complete this year's, but pick something from last year or a few years ago and get a bunch of feats from that completed too. Now it's not the case. You have to play through as much as you possibly can, and you can't even necessarily complete the event for this year. And I find that really frustrating. I don't like the way that it functions at the moment at all. Tiny Lilith said, oh, Middle was correcting her word. She also said, I'm not disagreeing with you. I have no idea what thing you're referring to there, but thank you for not disagreeing with me. Abby Sue said, definitely forcing people to buy currency. I agree. I think that's really what the aim of the game is there. And I just contributed to it by buying the currency. Paris said to Achikah, oh man, I think you're right. That sucks. Yeah, it does. It's discouraging is the problem. Like, I find that a lot of what they've done in the past has been something that encouraged me to play these things. The way that they do it at the moment, I find more discouraging than encouraging, and it makes me play less than I used to. I don't know how many times I've said, but a lot of times I've said I played through the content really, really consistently on a bunch of different characters for a very long time. Oh, there it is. Lucky. Apply to all? I don't care. Can you apply to all? And I was one of those people who tried to get everything that I possibly could on all my characters, and I would play my other characters so I could pass it to my main. These days I don't do that. I play my one character, get the event tab completed, and go, yeah, I'm done, and take the rest of the days off. Or I play it just for the currency ready for next year, because it's just discouraging. You know, I don't know. I don't think it's just me, but I don't know if I'm the minority. David said, hi everyone, g'day Shadow and Invisimum. Hello David, it's nice to see you. Achikah said, yeah, oh man, I didn't even think about the old feats. Right? I'm new to the PlayStation. I played all my stuff on Switch and then Xbox. I have 2 years experience on PlayStation, and I have old feats that I have not done. You can even see I'm behind. So what are we doing? Deeds, feats, St. Patrick's, where are you? Here. Look at this. Because I'm new to PlayStation, I haven't done so many feats. And I'm not going to be able to, because unless I want to spend the money for it, right? So, I mean, the fact that I've put money in to be able to get this year's ones means whatever I accumulate this year, I'll probably spend on next year in the first week. But the problem with that is I spend it on next year's one ready for a video each time, so I don't know that I'm ever going to get them done. Achikah said, at least the event style is really cool this time around, though. One of the best, in fact. I agree with you. This style is awesome. I love it. I think a lot of people are going to have fun using it. It's great. You can use it for Banshee, but you can use it for a whole bunch of other things, and I really do think, I expect to see quite a few vampires going on with this. Let's just get her eyes. I really like the black eyes that look hollow, but just in case people aren't aware, you can actually color the eyes. They don't have to look hollow, so you can see there. All right, let's collect some items. For those of you who didn't see, I did put on the lucky title. You can't see it at the moment, but at the end when I take off my UI, put my UI back on, you'll be able to see that I'll have the name Lucky Shattered Shadow. See right there, current title preview, Lucky Shattered Shadow. I don't think I'm lucky, but sure, my character can be lucky, that's fine. And then we're gonna have a whole bunch of idols, I think. Yeah, Celtic idols, and a Carl Rayner base invitation or base piece, so let's do that. And we'll do the jig at the end as well. It's a good way to leave it, right? With us all dancing. I think we have 10. Oh, so you collect 5 base items to get a fee. Yay! Alright. Let's go put them all out and then have a look. What am I doing? Entering decoration mode is what I'm doing. We're going to have Carl Rayner. We'll see what the conversation with him is like. Hopefully it's a bit longer than the last one. And we'll put out all of the statues that are kind of creepy. At least as far as I could tell, they looked quite creepy. Kyle, please. Thank you. He does look good, but I mean, I was expecting him to look good because of what we've already got in the game, right? It shouldn't be too difficult for it to look good since they're using the exact same thing we already have. Let's go idol, maybe? If we've got other idols, I might have to go Celtic to make it a bit easier. Oh, no, there we go. Oh, they're tiny. They're smaller than I thought. Oh, that's a little disappointing, actually. I mean, I'm not a big fan of them. I don't think. Maybe I'll love them when I put them out. But I was expecting them to be bigger than this. Like the height of my character. So this is a little bit, I don't know, disappointing. They're small. So small. Okay. Was anyone else expecting them to be bigger than this? I mean, I don't think we actually got to see them in anything where they were compared to one of our characters' heights. But I did think they were going to be like this, like the statues we already have in game, right? They're already quite a standard height unless you get the really large ones that are meant for a league hall. So that's kind of what I was expecting to see here. So I don't know. Oh, this one's big. Okay, that's different. Oh, what did Tiny Lula say? Hang on. She said they're big for my character. Lol. Good. How many have we got? 6 out? I think we have 6. 5. We have 5 out. Oh, Sentinel. Oh, these are getting a little bit bigger. Where is the front? That looks like the back braid. So oh, there we go. He has a braided mustache. There we go. We can see. This is odd. I wasn't expecting their heights to be so varied compared to each other. They almost look like 2 different sets of these. I don't know. We'll have a nice close look when I'm out of decorator mode. Hopefully that gives us a better look at them, but this is not really what I was expecting. So this one looks like it's a dude hiding inside of a rock. I mean, it is called the Watcher, right? So maybe that's why. There we go. The witch. Oh, lovely. See, this one looks like she belongs with these guys. Because she's of similar height and doesn't seem to have a lot of rock going around her. The other ones look like just heads popping out of stone. Alright. Idol. Last one. The wizard. This one's huge too. Wait, which is the front? This must be the front. I can't see his face. I don't know. Alright, let's go have a look at them all. With my awesome hair and cool skin. I think I'm going to have to reverse the colors. I think I'm going to go with this instead. Which, I mean, will make it work. It just won't be exactly what I was after. See, what is this? I see a lump of stone with, like, little crosses on it. Look, we've got maybe a north-south. Is it a compass? No, it's not. It's just a symbol on there. This is weird. Don't stand behind it. We'll go see through. Then this one looks like it's got a little bit of a star in it. And then the front looks incomplete. I'm confused by this one. I don't see... Oh, I kind of see a face. It seems like one that's incomplete, right? Like they've halfway gotten it done. I don't like it. I don't like that one, which I believe was the wizard. Then this one here is the witch, which does look very good. It actually reminds me of the Night Mother. If you have played Skyrim, you'll know who I'm talking about. But I also think she's horrible. She's standing there holding a skull, and I've forgotten what the small version of a scythe is called, but she's holding one of those. And I hate it! Just because it's creepy. But I will say, compared to this one, which appears to be lacking texture, and I can't... Oh, there's like a shield on the side here too. I honestly can't tell what it's meant to be. I understand that it says it is something, but when I just look at it, I got no idea. I'm guessing it's worn out. Either that or hasn't been completed. This one looks completed, right? It has all the texture and everything on it. I shouldn't stand behind. I keep forgetting. Don't stand behind. And it looks like it's done. So that one's good at least. Then the one next to it, I can't tell if it's meant to be completed or incomplete, because it's called the Watcher. Is he like peeking out to watch through some rocks? I feel like that's on purpose. Let's have a look at the back of it too. Just the stone feature. I don't mind this one. Oh, sickle! Gunther said sickle, thank you, is what you're looking for the small weapon tool. Thank you, sickle. I could not remember the word. But this, I don't know, this one seems intentional as well. So far the witch, the second one, and the third one both look like they're intentional and complete. The first one does not. This does too. I mean, look at it. He's got a lot of detail. He's got a lot of texture. You can clearly tell what he is. The braids on the mustache is really cool. Also, I really liked what I saw on the back when I was spinning him. You can also see he's got runes on him, which I'm wondering, some of them look like the same runes that we have used in specifically the Kaznia episode that we're all running through at the moment to try and get the event completed for the patrol that contributes to the campaign. There's so many different words. But he's got that on his back as well. This one looks good and complete too. It's just that, I don't know, this looks like a blob. I don't like that one. This one also looks complete. It looks like he's meant to be inside of some kind of a shelter, which they've just left the rock for that. I can't see any runes or anything on the back of it. But I mean, if you wanted to use these as rocks as well, you definitely could. Have them facing backwards inside of your base so you could get more rocks inside of there if you're doing something very nature or stone heavy. And the front looks good. The front has really good texture and detail. You can clearly tell that he is some kind of a stonemason, I think. I can't remember what specifically he was called. But I do think the one to her left was called Warrior, if I am not mistaken. But yeah, it's not too bad. These ones also, look, they're detailed. Why is the first one weird? It's just this one. Just that one. The rest are fine. I'm so confused why there is only one that is like that. But both of these have really good detail on them too. You can clearly tell what they are. They have beautiful texture. The size is really throwing me off though. They're so tiny. The back of them has good detail too, not just rock. They actually have like a hairstyle on the back, or maybe fabric. I'm not sure what it's meant to represent exactly, but they look really good too. I'm really confused about the first one, guys. Then these two as well. They look really cool. I don't know. I don't know why the first one is so weird. I do wish they were bigger, I will say. I wish these were really large and you could put them in your base as something that stood the height of your own character. But, you know, beggars can't be choosers. We're stuck with what they give us. The back of them both is nice and detailed too. Again, we've got... But out of all of them, it's kind of the most obscure. It doesn't look like a person necessarily, even though if you do look in the top sun section there, you can kind of see eyes, maybe a nose, and the braided mustache again, I think. But it doesn't look like it belongs with the rest. Is the back the same? Yeah, the back looks like it might be identical to the front. Hang on, let's not stand in the wrong location. There, you can see it there. Yeah, I think the back and the front of that one are identical, but I'm confused. One, I'm confused about the heights. They don't look like they're supposed to be in a set together. Some of them look like they're one-offs. So the second one along, and then all these four look like they belong together. This looks like it belongs to a different set, and then these three look like they go together. This looks like a mistake. But I'm wondering if maybe they're supposed to have one like that on purpose. But I am surprised it's one. I would have thought if they're trying to do one that looks, I don't know, maybe weathered or worn or not completely completed, that there would be more than one. So, but I'm clearly mistaken on that one. But if these are something you're interested in, keep in mind the height. But the texture on them is really, really good. And this one in particular is really nice. I really just wish they were larger. I don't know. Is it just me? Maybe it's just me. Oh, everything has scrolled. Hang on, I'll go back down to the chat. David said, I got some news this evening. We lost track with a family friend after my mum passed away. She stopped responding to messages. I finally thought to check her Facebook page. Oh my goodness, I found out she passed. Sorry. That must be really difficult to find out like, so late. I hope your family is doing okay. Abby Sue said, "Oh, she looks so cool." Thank you. I think she looks so cool too. And GamerXAndy says, "Great skin for Halloween." I agree. I'm surprised they've done it for this particular event, but I'm not complaining because it's awesome. It does look really, really good. My mum said the hair is so pretty. I agree. I think it's pretty. I also think you could do it quite creepy, which is probably what I will do with it. But I'm sure my mum will find a way to make it really cute. Oh, also, I so want to see it on Abby Sue's and Tiny Lilith's characters. See how long the hair looks on you guys. Because some things look better on the smaller forms, or more impactful. We know that the wings look better on the smaller form for a female character, so I would really love to see that. Para said it's supposed to be old and weathered, the wizard idol, I mean. Oh, so this first one? It looks like it is supposed to be, but I don't like it. If you're wanting a old and weathered one, I would prefer to be able to tell what it previously was. I'm having difficulty being able to tell. But like all of the rest, I have no issue. We can tell exactly what they are. They're very nice. The texture is good. They're good. This one I can't really tell. And the shield thing on the side like is odd because it looks less weathered and like a different stone color than the rest. So I don't know. I personally don't like that one. If you guys have a use for it, good. Because at least it's made for someone. That someone is just simply not me. You know? Which I'm fine with. I probably wasn't going to use a heap of these anyway, but I like this one in particular feels really creepy to me, the witch with that skull. I don't know. I think it'll work in quite a few bases, which is good. Oh, idolizing also said sickle. See, you guys know the words. Thank you. Gunther said, "How much do the statues cost during the first week?" And hello there. They cost 7 each during this first week, so if you do want them, now is the time to grab them. They're not too bad for that price, I don't think, if it's something you really want, but we all know that's not the price that's going to last, and they're going to go up, so get them while you can, guys. They're nice for what they are. They're just not something I think I have a lot of use for. Honestly, if I had to pick my favorite, it's this guy, who's like peeking, oh, don't stand behind, I did it again, who's like peeking out of the rock. I think it's a little bit funny how he's called the Watcher. It looks like he's peeking out. I like this one. This would probably be the main one I would use, closely followed by this warrior over here with the sword. I really like those two. It probably helps also that this one is quite tall, which is kind of what I was expecting the rest of them to be. But, I mean, they're all quite cute. They're not bad. The last one in particular would be really nice in like a temple sort of thing as well. I feel like that would work great. Abby Sue said, "Your character isn't letting me pay attention. I'm in love with the skin and the hair." That's the reason they're on, though, is so people can see it. People might join quickly and just have a look and go, "Oh, yeah, that's cool," and then, you know, go get their own. Or go, "That's gross," like my mum would, and not go get their own. Oh, Gunther said 7 isn't horrible. I was expecting them to start at 10. Yeah, so 7's not too bad. No, they'll probably go up to 10 or past 10 by the time the sale is over. David said, "Can your character do a banshee scream?" I don't know if I have a stat point. I do. We can indeed do a banshee scream. Where is it? That one there? Sonic shout, or is it Sonic cry? Do I have enough? I can do both. Hang on. Sonic shout. Where's Sonic cry? Have I missed it? Oh, it's that one. The picture threw me off because it looks like it's coming from the ground and not from your voice. Okay, let's put them both in because I don't remember which one is which, and we'll give them both a try. Oh, well, that one worked great. Okay, so definitely the first one is the way to go. Gunther said, "Some of them look like game pieces from an old Celtic board game." Oh, yeah! Similar to chess that I'm blanking on the name of at the moment. You're so right! I wonder if that's where they got it from. It could be, right? It could be where they got it from. I have no idea where they're pulling everything from. Well, I mean, Banshee is obvious, but, yeah, you could be right. Abby Sue said, "I like the witch one." You would! Of course you do! Unk said, "Shadow, do you know how much the Kyle Rayner mask is in the vendor?" I don't, but it is something we can go across and have a look at. I didn't even know they had a Kyle Rayner mask. Is it at this vendor and from a different year, or is it from somewhere else? Because I honestly have no idea where that's from. Paris said, well, she's silver banshee, so Irish. Yes, I kind of get that. That's why I said it's kind of obvious. Unk said that hair does look pretty dope. Not sure what I would use it on though, since I only got my male characters. That's fair. I mean, the first thing I thought when I saw it is werewolf vibes. So if you have a werewolf, I feel like this would work pretty darn well. Right? It would be pretty cool. I like it. It might be a little excessive, but I don't care. Oh, David said thank you, Shadow. You're welcome. I really do hope everything is going okay for you. That is a tough thing to find out that late. Unk said, I think it was from the previous years. Okay, we will go and have a look at that, but we will talk to Kyle Rayner first, and then we will go and have a look. So let's say hello to Kyle.
Oh, it's you. I'm glad you're helping us with the war effort. Gives a guy hope.
Oh, that's his first thing that he says, I believe, on Mogo, from just the normal green Mogo. Also, I just realized we can put Kyle Rayner and Carol Ferris in the same base now. Put them, we can make a cute bedroom, and that could be their bedroom. Oh, I'm going to set up rooms now. All right, first let's ask him about Green Lanterns.
I've been a Green Lantern for years, and am now a member of the Honor Guard. For a time, I was the torchbearer and shared a connection with Ion. I was even possessed by Parallax for a short time.
You.
Sometimes, I dream about being an artist again. Just an artist. Maybe when this war is over.
Okay.
Being a Green Lantern comes with a lot of regrets. Some that take incredible willpower to overcome. When the villain called Major Force brutally murdered my girlfriend Alex, it filled my heart with sorrow. I miss her to this day.
Huh. I was gonna make a joke about him not sounding sincere, but the way he said I miss her to this day was actually well voice acted, so I take it back, even though I didn't originally say it. Let's ask him about the Blue Lanterns.
In fearful day, in raging night, with strong hearts full, our souls ignite. When all seems lost in the war of light, look to the stars, for hope burns bright.
Oh, I guess we're not asking him about them, we're just asking for quotes.
Guardians Ganthet and Sade formed the Blue Lantern Corps. So far, they've done a lot of good in the universe.
I like this voice actor. He sounds nice. Black Lanterns.
Black Lanterns are the undead soldiers of Necron, the Lord of the Unliving. They draw their power from darkness, from death.
Yep, gross.
They fill their ranks by making more zombies, and if we don't stop them, they'll eliminate every living thing in existence.
Which is okay if you're also a Black Lantern, I suppose, right?
Looks like Necron had plans within plans, turning Voivode to the dark side and using the Grey Wave from Lucia to weaken people with sorrow.
Yep, that's basically what happened, yes, we know. It's interesting how he, has hesitation marks as though he's got more to say, but now we're moving on to another topic. I wonder if the Grey Lantern thing is kind of going to continue on as though we're having a full conversation.
A Grey Lantern is powered by sorrow. They can spread that feeling to others, amplifying it to overwhelming levels, making them go gray.
I guess it does kind of continue.
Some people who go gray become Grey Lanterns themselves. Others are eventually consumed by their grief completely.
Wait. If you're consumed by your grief completely, do you become a blubbering pile of person who cries for the rest of eternity, or does it literally kill them? Because it says they go grey and become Grey Lanterns, or they are consumed by their grief. I don't know if I want to know what that means.
Everyone who goes gray boosts the signal, exposing even more people to the energy of sorrow. Left unchecked, it could become a galactic pandemic.
Well, that would be bad, which is why we stopped it. It makes sense. Gunther said, found the name of the game I mentioned. It's not Celtic, it's Norse. Oh, okay. Fair enough. I do remember there being some kind of a game that had a witch piece and a wizard piece. I have no idea if it's the one you're thinking of that's Norse or not, but I have no idea of what the name was. So I do wonder if you are correct on that one, because it sounds familiar. Perrin said the Torchbearer mask costs 30 marks at the moment. Oh, he's on it. Thank you, Para. 30 marks is pricey, but worth it if you really want the Carl Rayner style going on. I understand. Muzan said there's 4 power arrays. WTF, since when? Since not this update that we've had for the EU server, but the previous patch notes say that we were getting, say that we were getting the 4 slots, and then we could see that that was the case when the last update occurred. So looks like we're going to be able to fit 4 in. It is smart. Like, it is smart for them to do that because it encourages us to level up even more power array augments and fill those slots so we can have the maximum amount of abilities available to us. And it gives them the ability to earn money or have us play the game for longer to earn the metal that we have to pay into them. So I feel like it was a smart move on their part, and if they added another 2 later on, I wouldn't be surprised either, because if they're going to dish out the power array augments this quickly, we're going to not need to fill them unless there's spaces to put them in. So I would be the kind of person, once the 2 slots were filled with the blue and the white and a new power array augment came in, going, is it worth it for me to level this one to swap it out with one of the ones I've already leveled? But now I don't have to think of that. I have to think, of course I have to level it, because there's a gap that I have to fill. So very smart move for them. Abby Sue said, I might be a Grey Lantern. Oh no, Abby Sue! Don't be a Grey Lantern. Become a black... No, don't become a Black Lantern. I was going to say, and then turn everyone into zombies and rule the universe? I don't know. But no! You should do what Lutzia says and always have hope. Which means so little when we know it's her daughter now. I don't know. Gunther said... Oh, I don't know that I'm going to be able to pronounce that. He's written it down phonetically for me. Nefantaffel? I'm not sure. Nefantaffel. With a silent H, according to what I looked up, is the name. Well done, because that name is not ringing a bell, and I'm very glad you spelled it phonetically for me, because I'm sure I would have mispronounced that. Let's ask Carl Rayner about Mogo.
Mogo's a sentient planet, and a member of the Green Lantern Corps.
That's brief. Very brief. Thank you for the information. Maybe tell us about Sinestro?
I am going to start calling Sinestro Mustache Lantern from now on.
I mean, that's kind of funny that that's the last thing that we say to him, right? Or rather that he says to us. Also, has anyone else noticed that Voivode's name is Dejana, right? That's her actual name. And then Voivode is her superhero name. But when she becomes a Black Lantern, she's called Voivode rather than called Dejana or Black Hand. Did anyone else find that weird? Because I find that weird. It's like we forgot her name. And honestly, Dejana is a beautiful name. Why don't they use it? Paris said Mogo doesn't socialize. Apparently not. I'm going to turn my UI back on. It's weird. I often will accidentally say I'm turning it off because if you look here, what I am doing is turning it off. But I'm turning off the hide UI. So I sometimes stumble over what I'm saying for that. And then, oh, wait. Then I have to change a setting so we can see Lucky over my head? Or can I not see Lucky over my own head? I have no idea. It's in UI, I'm sure. Is it this one that says never show? Hang on. That's league names. That's got nothing to do with it. Show the titles. Yeah, I've got that switched on, but for my own character? Show! There. Hey. Hey! A lucky Shattered Shadow. She doesn't look very lucky at the moment, with the skin being like all creepy and stuff. Ah, perfect. Guys, you can make Banshee. This is fun. Paris said it should be Dejana of Earth. Yes. Thank you! Right? This is what I'm saying. I don't understand why she's still getting called Voivode if Voivode is her superhero name. It seems odd to me. I don't get it. And Dejana is so pretty. I don't know that having a pretty name for the Black Hand at the time was the smartest thing, though, but I like it. It's a really pretty name. So, since Para had answered about the Kyle Rayner mask and we know that it's 30 currency, we don't have to go and look at that, which is fantastic. Does anybody want to see something specific that I've purchased from the vendor, something specific done with the style, or anything else? Let me know, because that is everything that I wanted to show you guys. And if there's anything more you guys want to see, let me know, because I'll put it in. Do keep in mind that when you do this event, highly recommend that you go to Metropolis rather than warping to the one that is in the map menu, because the map menu one is very, very far from where you need to go. So when you look here, this one, going to Metropolis for Mixie's Mischief. This one I don't recommend going to. Go down here to Midtown. It's way, way closer to both the weekly mission and also for the dailies. It's also closer. You're much closer to a red zone. I have no idea why they chose that location for it. It seems really stupid to me. You're right! Oh my goodness! I've been waiting to do it too! The dance! The dance! Oh, thank God for you guys. Honestly. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, we're putting the UI back off. This is the thing I wanted to see too, so that my mum could see it. Because my mum is like collecting dances. She wants to have all the dances, well, within reason. Oh, and I wanted to see this one. What am I doing? I don't even know. Irish jig! Yes! And we get a feat for it. I cannot believe I nearly left that out. Where are you, Irish jig? Here. Okay, let's put you in. Save. If I don't press save, it's not going to be there. There we go. Irish jig. No! Irish jig! She didn't like it. This one! Oh, it's so cool! I need a skirt. She should be holding like a skirt or something. It looks so wrong on this character. Oh, she stops in between too. It's like she starts and stops instead of a continuous jig. I like it. Ah, it's like she does a kind of a bow. Thank you to Abby Sue, Tiny Lilith, and Para for the reminding me about the emote that I totally forgot about. Unk said, so after maintenance, we will be getting double source marks along with St. Patrick's Day event. Yep, so double source marks is in this tab over here, I believe. Bonus. For a limited time, every journal and on-duty mission across the game grants double source marks, so keep that in mind, particularly as you're running your episode content. That would be really handy. And we have 20% off at the marketplace as well. Don't remember the tab. Let's go and have a look what tab it is. Upgrades tab, which is just here. So if you're wanting to get something to upgrade on your account, particularly space, if you need bank space, it's a good one to go for now as well. But yeah, there's a discount in there for you if you need it, which is good. It should start after shutdown for anyone on US, Xbox, and Switch. Anyone who's on EU, you should be able to access those things now. And I know some people complain about it not being fair because EU gets it first, but please do keep in mind we get it first, but we also lose it first. We have the same amount of time to play it on the EU server as we do on every other server. It's just that we start sooner because everyone on this server sleeps at a different time to everyone else. So they're trying to, I think, keep it as much monetized and as much gameplay as they possibly can on this server, which is why the shutdown is still at a different time of day. Oh, no way. Unk said, that's how I dance in real life, Shadow. That would be fantastic, though, because you can do that dance, and then I'll do this. This is how I dance, and we'll look like we're actually doing the dances from DC together. Right? It would be perfect, except for the dab. When she does the dab, I don't do that part. I've never done that. That bit with the arm out, no. But the rest, I totally do that. And I'm always looking at the floor too, because if you look at the floor, you don't make eye contact with everyone, and they can't look at you with that expression of what on earth are you doing, you can't dance. You know, we don't need that. Gunther said, leaving her name as Voivode makes sense if you remember that the name means leader of warriors from the Slavic origins. They probably picked it since she was supposed to be the leader of her group. Probably so, but I don't understand why that means she would have kept it when she was working for Necron. Do you think he would have honored that or thought that was a good idea? I don't know. I don't know. I've just not really seen a lot of lanterns who go from one thing to another where they keep their previous name unless it's their actual birth name. So that's why I found it odd. But maybe he had a reason to keep it. I mean, we all know her as Voivode. A lot of the times if you said to someone, Dejana is my favorite character, or I hope they make a Dejana character as an ally or for my base, no one would know who you're talking about. So maybe that's why they kept Voivode as well. Abby Sue said LMFAO. I think that's at the Unk comment about his dance. Gunther says, need to get the kilt. Yes, that's what she needs. Look, she's basically holding one. Her hands are in the right spot to have a kilt or something that she needs to grip. Oh, I like it. It's so fun. Mom, you need to get the Irish dance. Abby Sue said, I'm in Mexico. We have a dance similar to that called, thank you for the fun long word, Zapatado? It sounds like food. Gunther said he was using her to be his lieutenant. They didn't want to rewrite any code to change her name. Yeah, I think you're probably right. Not rewriting code is probably the reason. And also just because I do think us as players knew her as Voivode. There's probably a lot of people who wouldn't realize her name if they tried to change it and be confused. Although briefly. David said all of the Black Lanterns kept their superhero, supervillain names when they were resurrected in the comics. Oh, well, then maybe there's precedence. And just I don't have the context because I haven't read these ones. So, understandable. JL says Dejana. I don't know why, but yes, that is her name. It's a beautiful name. I really like the name. MD said she probably kept her name same way Batman kept his. Batman is the name Bruce calls himself, so she probably identifies by her superhero name instead of her real name. You all could be right. I mean, that would make sense. If there's precedence for it, then that makes sense. It's just that I haven't read those particular comics and probably haven't seen a lot of content that might reference it, but I just found it weird. Because, especially for me, if I had have been a superhero and had a superhero name, when I become a Black Lantern, I don't know that I would have kept that. But yeah, I'm sure there is a reason. But I do wonder if the reason is because it's easier to keep that name rather than something to do with the comic books at all. But I could be wrong. So now I'm really curious how many people are getting this dance, because I love it. I'm keeping the dance. I think it looks stupid on this character though. But yes, I'm definitely keeping the dance. Yeah, and honestly, this hair is gorgeous. I gotta say, I'm really impressed with the cosmetic items that we're getting for this event, and I'm really glad to see that we are getting cosmetic items for some of them. I know they're probably easier for the developers to make. It's probably one of the reasons they're doing it, is because it's a bit easier to do. But I also appreciate it because some people don't care about the cosmetics as much as they do about things that are going to help them elevate their gameplay. And it means that people who are focusing on elevating their gameplay can put their focus there, ignore this event if they so desire, and get some of their power rate augments or the new Razor artifact leveled up during this period of time. And the people who care about the cosmetics are probably the ones who are going to put the effort into getting this style, which, frankly, is so good. Is getting the dance! Yay! That's fantastic! David said, is the hair dyeable? So I think that might mean putting a chroma material on it. My guess is that we can put a material. But if you try to put a chroma, I'm going to guess we get layered swatches as we normally do. Let's pick something with clearly different colored swatches here. Here we go. Alright, so on her hair, yeah, we're going to be getting one of the swatches for the chroma. It does cover up the 2 streaks, but it does look very, very nice taking it. I must admit, I was expecting to lose more texture with it, but the shadow on it and the fact that a lot of the texture is hair pieces that are coming out in little spikes means we don't lose as much texture as I thought. It still looks very much like hair and not like a long blob, which is kind of what I was thinking might happen. A little bit sad to see that the streaks aren't something we can color independently. I do wish they would add that into the game a little bit, especially when it comes to like the Tamaranian hair for Starfire. I would really love to be able to use a chroma on it, particularly a neon one, and get that bottom swatch that is like colorable to glow. But unfortunately at this stage this is what we have. But yeah, you can definitely chuck a chroma on it. I am curious to see what happens if I put, because I'm pretty sure I have comic. Yeah, shaded comic on her hair. Let's do that. Oh, this one here. Oh, well. That looks better than I expected. Why is it glowing so much? I mean, I'm not complaining about it. The glow is really nice, but I certainly wasn't expecting it to glow. And this is a matte, so it doesn't have extra swatches that are layering on top of each other. Just a material. But I will say, when I put the chroma on it, it took swatches of the chroma. It didn't layer them all together as some of them do. So this is nice. I kind of like it with that on there, I'm not going to lie. I do think blue is an odd color for it, but, you know, it's working. Also, where is the blue from? Let's find out what swatch it's taking. Did I have it put on her hair as blue, or is her hair color blue? Her hair is colored white. So is it this? Yep. Okay, well that's interesting. If you do color her hair with a matte, I'm going to guess this probably is for neons as well. The last swatch in the line is the one that actually colors it. which is a little strange. I was expecting it to be the hair color, or I was expecting it to be down here, right? When you can go in here and change these swatches over. Oh, hang on. It is. It's because it's that last swatch. Hang on a second. What if I change the black? It has 3 swatches. What? Okay, wait. This is a material. How does it have 3? I mean, it's all layered on top of each other. Okay, so the bottom one looks like it's the main color. The second one looks like it gives it kind of a glow to it with whatever color you choose. And the top one really, really glows. My goodness. This hair works really weird with a material. Kind of love it, though. I kind of love it. That looks like it's going to be fun to play with. I'm sad to see we can't actually have the streaks as a separate color, though, with the material or with the chroma. Gunther said probably we'll get the dance for the feet, but not sure how often it will get used. Just come to our streams when we have a dance party, and your character can Irish jig with all of us. MD said we should be hearing about the next episode soon. I don't know how soon. Because we usually have 4 months of one episode, right? And we haven't had this one for 4 months as yet. But, I mean, they may let us know. If they've got plans in the works, it would be nice if they let us know, but it does seem like they let us know really close to the time that things get released. I will say I did see on Discord that they put up a post saying that they're going to have a channel where they let us know the information about things that are coming into the game. I don't remember exactly what it said, so if you bear with me, I'll look it up. Because I found it curious, because they have only just added people to the, what's it called? Creator League. And I assumed that with those people doing it for them, they wouldn't have a need to do this. But, yeah, it says, incoming transmission from the Watchtower. Greetings, heroes and villains. Did you know we have an announcement channel called the for the Creator League called Watchtower Broadcast? This is the place where you'll catch content from the Creator League. Sneak peek videos, contests, stream announcements, and more awesome updates straight from our creators. So, does that mean maybe they're going to post the videos from other creators? And if so, do they get their recognition for it or their views? Or is it somewhere that gives us links to it? I don't know. It says, and more awesome updates straight from our creators. Want these announcements to beam right to your Discord server? Visit us in the official DCUO Discord server and hit the shiny follow button at the top of the Watchtower Broadcast announcement channel. Stay tuned, heroes, and the Creator League has tons in store for you. So, I was under the impression that the Creator League would be a place where, as per Metanite and what Multiverse used to have, they would be given information very close to the release of something. They would be able to, by a particular date, or just make sure not before a particular date, let us, as the audience and the players, know what is happening in the game with the information they've been given. And now that they've got more people will be able to let us know, which I think is really good. And then also, hopefully, we get different perspectives on the things that are coming into the game. But this sounds like it won't be like that, or that they're going to broadcast these creators on a different channel, which means they don't get the follows or the views, so they're putting a lot of work in. I maybe am misunderstanding the meaning of this, or maybe it's supposed to link specifically to the Creators League. So we follow that section in the Discord server, and that has links to all of the Creator League channel, all of them. So Metanite's channel, Supermann's channel, DarkHorus's channel, Gingy's channel would all be in there, right? But I'm not sure yet, because it hasn't happened yet. So I'm very curious to see what they do. And yeah, at the moment, they have the Watchtower broadcast section, but when I click on it, I go to a blank page. So I'm guessing nothing yet has been posted. So we'll have to see. But I am hoping that this is like something encouraging, and they're actually going to be promoting the channels of their content creators for the Creator League and put them over to those people's channels to watch the new stuff coming into the game, because that's actually a benefit for the people who are doing the work, and specifically doing the work of letting us know what's coming in. So I really hope that's what it's going to be, and it's not a separate channel that the developers themselves are doing. Because then it kind of makes it so, why do they have the Creator League, you know? Will you hit that vibey dance? Oh, while you hit the vibey dance. Right! Perfect! Then we will literally just be DC characters in real life. Thunk, I think his name is, said, hi, love your channel. Did you ever check the St. Paddy's Day store on Steam? Or do you mean on stream? Oh, sorry, stream. So, I did check the store, but I only went to the store today to look at the pieces and grab the ones that I'm getting to showcase. But we can head back there and have a look through if you like, so that you can see the prices. The base invite for Carl Rayner is 75. And it gave us a name, Lucky, which I've never had to pay for a name like that before. That seems really odd to me. But yeah, let's have a look. Titles have usually been given as a reward for completing something. So, we've got the base invitation of Carl Rayner. We've got the Irish jig emote, which is the one you just saw me doing ad nauseum. We have the title Lucky, which this is the one I find weird. I find the price to be weird. I find the fact that it's not a reward we receive for completing something really weird, but maybe that's just me. Then we've got all of the different cultic idols, and there is 10 of them. The Wizard, the Sky, the Sky one is really, really pretty and doesn't look like it belongs with the others. We've got the Sentinel, the Farmer, the Elder, the Witch, the Sage, the Watcher, the Druid, the Healer. So they are all currently 7 each as well, but obviously after this week they are going to go up in price, which is not very fun. Let's Irish jig. And also thank you for the I love your channel. That's really nice of you. Tiny Lilith said, I just hope they will start talking to us better. That's what I hope too. They should know it will help them with goodwill with the players. I agree. I really, really hope what this Watchtower broadcast will be is them posting links to the channels of the creators who are working in their Creator League to let us know what's coming. That's what I'm hoping to see, because that's very encouraging to see them do that. It means they appreciate the people doing the work for them, right? That's lovely. And up until this point, I've kind of thought sometimes they get the rough end of the stick, particularly when they did a collaboration with Metanite on a live stream, did not link her channel, did not send people to her channel, didn't then put their video over onto YouTube and put her in the description, nothing. I was like, she put work into that, guys. I don't know. I found that to be odd. Saber said, I just finished my Alucard character. Excellent! Congratulations. Does he have the new wings? That's the question. Gunther said, I think that post is just something they tossed out because they got new Creator League members and had to say something. The Watchtower will probably be where they post the content in the Discord. As long as they're posting the content of the Creator League people, I'm happy for that. I think that's really nice, because it's going to send people across potentially 2 channels they haven't seen before to find out this information, and those people who are putting the work in to give the information out that the developers want given out by the Creator League, they're going to get a bit of recognition, and hopefully people will find their channels, which would be great. Tiny Lilith said, all Metanite new videos are posted there. I haven't seen. Sorry, I have seen. How come it's blank on mine? Maybe I need to refresh. Hang on, let's go back. Oh, you're right. Oh, I just saw it. Hang on. Nature Ability Showcase. Oh! Oh, that's great. Oh, they're actually posting them. Okay, yeah, I'm happy to see that. That's fantastic. You know, if they're putting the work in for the sake, like, to help, they're helping DC by putting the work in. I'm happy to see that DC is also putting a little bit of work in to let them people find their channels. Ah, I don't know why it was blank. I had to, like, just refresh my page and it came up. Thank you, Tiny Lilith. Danielle said, you've been on an hour, just got the notification, so start over. I mean, you can go back to the start and watch. I don't know that I can start over, because I'm already wearing the skin and the hair. So you clearly can see that. Who is that? Hang on. Options. Put my UI back up. And then you guys can see the very lucky title. Para! You look so different! It's because he's got the, what is it called? Toon Shaded, Toon Shaded Chroma. No, not Toon Shaded, that's the new one. Darn it, Comic. The Comic one. Oh, having a day. Danielle said, Kyle definitely going to Spectrum Lantern Core League Hall. Oh yeah, in the League Hall too. Brilliant. I feel like the music doesn't really go with a jig. Right? It's so soft and sweet and she's moving so fast. But the guitar music wouldn't go with it either. This is definitely the closest we're going to get. Oh, beautiful. Everyone is saying hello to one another. Excellent. So, guys, is there anything else you want to see or no? Because I think it really now it is everything, right? We did the jig, we did the skin, the hair, we know the event. For anyone who doesn't know, we'll do the dates just in case people need to know how long we've got the event for. So it says February 24th until March 24th. I mean, at least that is good, even if you only have 10 days worth of the event to complete. Oh no! I take it back! Wrong event. Now it's not going to be that good, is it? That's, yeah, more sense. March 10th till March 24th. It's not good, guys. It's too close. It's too tight. Right? You're not going to be able to get everything you want from the vendor at this. I don't understand why they put the price up. Like, I understand the logic of, hey, if we put the price up, people will play more to get those things. But I don't think that logic is sound, because I think people run through the content so that they can get all of the older stuff done, all of the older furniture pieces, all of their feats completed. I'm one of those people. I have not completed all the feats from every year for this event, or any of the events, because I've only started playing PlayStation in the last two and a half years now, actually, I should say 2.5. And so that means that I have things I need to complete and probably won't get to, because I'm not willing to put the time and effort in, because they cost so much to get. And part of the fun of the events was grinding through multiple characters and grabbing all of this furniture, decking out a base in one hit from all of my characters collecting, and now I can't do that. It's just not going to happen. So yeah, it's a little bit disappointing. Danielle said, what is the reward for the event? Look what I'm wearing! You get this cool hair. Hang on, we have to make it look cool, because at the moment the colors are making it not really as cool as it could be. Right, let's take the matte off. There we go. And we want the black back, right? Is it this one that's black? Yeah, we'll go black on that. We're going to do eyes like in a red. There, and then her clothing is very, very silly right now. Hang on. If we can get it to blend in with the skin. Where's Shaded Comic? Black. And then legs. There we go. This cool skin and cool hair are the rewards that you get. I mean, amongst a bunch of currency and 1 skill point as well. But man, she looks so good and creepy. I really love it. It's really, it's so cool. Oh, thank you. Tiny Lilith said, maybe Discord don't like shadow sometimes. Apparently not. It's all like, nah, you don't need to see this content. Psh. Tiny Lilith said, great stream, good game all. Oh, thank you! If I don't forget halfway through what I'm doing, it would be a better stream. Gunther said 2 weeks and they want you to buy the event tokens. Yeah, it's exactly right. They want us to put money into the game, and it honestly, it makes it less fun, which is sad, because this is still my favorite game, don't get me wrong. I love this game. So much about this game is so fun. It's still my favorite, but it could potentially get to a point where I'm grinding so that I don't miss out on things, instead of grinding because it's fun and I want to have fun. And if it gets to the point where I'm grinding out of FOMO instead of grinding out of enjoyment, eventually I leave the game, right? So I'm hoping it doesn't get to that point. It hasn't so far for me. I am enjoying the game still, so that's good. But I guess the next episode or story arc is going to be the big tell for me whether it's going up or downhill for my enjoyment. Hopefully it's not the same for everybody, but yeah, some things that they put into the game seem very money hungry, and that's not fun for me to play when it's like that. Danielle said, that looks like an insanely cool Black Lantern. It's based off of Banshee. I will say, obviously, my ears are pointed because I still have the elf ears on, and I think I have the colors inverted, don't I? But she does look so cool. She looks cool. I love it. I'm going to use it for a vampire. Marvelous said, was the Lantern update included with this? What is the Lantern update? I don't know what the Lantern update is. Oh, I know what you mean. You mean the power set. No, it has not been included. They did not give us a date for that. They just said in the producer's letter, here's what's going to happen in 2026, and it was listed as something that will happen in 2026. We don't know when. We've got no idea. I'm assuming it will correlate with something, an event or an episode drop. Hopefully not an episode drop, because if it's more Lantern stuff, I'm going to be a bit tired of it. But I'm looking forward to it, because what they did with water made water really, really fun to play. Everyone has been enjoying it. And if they do the same thing with the light ability, give us an ultimate recruitment event with some rewards and an extra character slot, I'll be happy to see that too. It will be good fun for everyone, I hope. But yeah, we don't know when it's coming. No idea. Danielle said, just one collection away from Sunstone Iconic for my White Lantern. Oh, that's wonderful! You're getting there. You're getting there. It's fun. It is a fun one to play, I will say. Out of the 3 iconic abilities we have received in the capsules, the least fun one, I think, is Wonder Woman's. Just because I find it fiddly and occasionally I can't get it to break off and do the explosion part because for some reason it doesn't register what I press. But the Bat Swarm is really fun and the Cape is really fun, so really enjoy both of those. Not that the Wonder Woman one isn't fun. It's just not as good as the other 2, you know? David said, same here, just need the Krypton one. Yeah. I hope you get it, guys. I really do. I mean, they're so expensive, that collection piece, though, the Krypton one. Yeah, Danielle said, yep, same here. Yeah, I mean, it's such a rare drop. We don't even know how rare it is, because they just say under 1%, but for all we know, that could be 0.00001. We have no idea, because it's not specific, so... Unfortunately, that is what we're kind of stuck with. Anyway... I think we've covered everything, guys. Oh, when I did that thing where I stayed in the League chat, it probably had, like, my sound a little bit messed. I hope not. I hope it's okay. But, yeah. Does anyone else need to see anything? I think we've covered it all, and honestly, I would highly recommend, if you have the time to be able to get through this event, grab it, because the hair and the skin are really fun. The skin in particular is really, really cool. Even if you only use it every now and then for an event or something, don't have a permanent use for it on a character, it'll be fun for one of Multi's, like, Halloween streams or something like that. It would be really good. Marvelous said, so the dance is the award for the event. Just got here. Sorry. No. That is fine. The jig that I am doing here is actually from this vendor. You get it here. It's the Irish jig emote. It's currently 56 currency, but that is set to go up after 1 week. It's fun. It is fun. I'm really glad I got it. I do think I need to get it for my mum so she has like a dance collection in there. But the reward that you get for the event tab completion, which is 10 days of the event being done, is the skin and the hair that she is currently wearing, plus a bunch of currency that we normally get for it as well. And you can see it does have like 2 streaks that go right through it, and it looks really good. Really, really good. It takes chromas and materials well too, that hair. I will say, if you want to get a really, really nice black color on the legs and the arms, it doesn't come out that way. It comes out with a red tinge, which, as Para let us know, is that way because it is trying to match what Banshee looks like. I'm a little disappointed because I could do that color myself to make it match Banshee, and I would really like to be able to do a black, but unfortunately it doesn't work very well. So just keep that in mind too when you do grab it. And I would also say, the same thing I always say for these events, I don't think any of these events are worth a buyout, guys. I buy it out so you guys can see it and decide whether you want to play the content to get it. I don't think it's worth the money. I think you should play the content to get it. Ooh, she looks so cool, doesn't she? Very nice. I love the way she's put the chroma on the boots. Oh, you're so pretty. Very cool. Love it. So, yeah, if you can play the event to get it, go for it. I would say if you definitely love it and you can't get to the end of the event, play as much as you can before the last day so you're paying as little as possible for it, right? Because it's cool. It is very, very cool. But I don't know if it's worth the money. In fact, my opinion is that it's not. Tiny Lilith said Mum needs the skin, lol. No, I don't think she'd ever have a use for it. Can you imagine? Look at my mum's cute little white angel. There's no way. She might use this hair, but I don't think she'd touch this skin. Danielle said, oops, I'm sorry, Marvelous, I was wrong. Oh, about the dance, maybe? I'm not sure. I must have missed what you said. Oh, she said it is. No, it's not. That's all right. That's all right. Oh, Marvelous said, lol, it's okay. But at least now you know. You know what you can grab from the vendor. You know what you can get for the event tab rewards. Guys, I really hope that some of you really like those idols that we get as well, the statues, because they're not my cup of tea. I don't know that I'll have a lot of use for them. Let's turn the UI back off so that we can see the style a bit better. But I'm hoping there are a lot of people who will use them because, you know, if it's not for me in the game, I don't care. If there are people who want these things, then I'm happy because it doesn't have to be made for me. But yeah, I'm curious to see how people use them. I feel like if you're making like a temple or ruins or something like that, they're going to work really nicely. Particularly the sky one, I think would work really well. But yeah, if any of you like the worn out one that looks like a blob of stone, please let me know, because to me that one doesn't look very nice. My mum said Tiny Lilith, no skin. Well, look, Mum, if we're going to get you the hair, you will automatically get the skin as well. You just have to, not use it. Marvelous said, no, we can't ruin Mum's hands with the skin, lol. No, it's not happening now. That I cannot see my mum ever using this skin. It's very, very much not her cup of tea. Tiny Lilith said, joking, Mum from AU, lol. Oh, believe me, my mum knows. She has to live with me. She knows how to take jokes. Danielle said, any lantern-based items other than Kyle? No, not from this year's one, no. Which, I mean, is a little disappointing, but I will say I do think the statues are going to have good use for some people, so hopefully they go well. And, if you need more than just Kyle in your base and it has to be a lantern thing, you could wait till Christmas, but they're very kind of specific, aren't they, the Christmas pieces? And I don't know that they're worth it now that the price keeps going up on them. Oh, thank you, Para actually answered. Thank you, Para. See, he's a font of knowledge. Danielle said, Kyle is good enough then, thanks. I mean, at the moment, that's what we've got, so understandable. But hopefully you'll find a good use. It's going to work great in your base. Do you already have Carol Ferris in your base? Sorry, League Hall. I need to catch up on bases. I will also say, guys, I'm getting there, trying to get back into the swing of recording a whole bunch of base tours. Keep in mind, I've got an order. I need to record 2 per person each time, whether that be 2 bases or a base in a league hall, and try to get them out. I'm doing my best, but with the current situation, which seems to be a good situation, there's a lot of phone calls and paperworky things that are going on, which falls on my shoulders because I'm the one that works from home. So I have been doing that. So I do know that my content hasn't been coming out as consistently as usual, and my bloopers have not come out at all. Future Laura slacking off. She's gonna be angry at me for that one. Just pretend I never said it. So I'm doing my best, but I'm trying to get some base tours and things in because I feel like I'm so far behind on those, and I love looking at your bases, honestly. It's so much fun. So hopefully we see a lot more of those coming out, and then I can watch more of Achikah's content because she's funny. Also, she knows DC better than me, so she has insights into the bases that I don't, because I see it for face value of what I know of DC and what's in the game, and she knows so much more DC than me, which is fantastic. Abby Sue said, I think I took a tiny nap. I'ma have to rewatch. I did that in my last stream. I mean, my mum said to me later, no one would have noticed if you said nothing. You were asleep for such a short period of time. But to me, it felt like quite a few seconds of me not talking had passed, and I thought you guys all probably thought something was wrong. I fell asleep in a stream for a few seconds, or less than a second, and then told everybody, and my mum was like, you didn't need to. They wouldn't have known. But yeah, just in case you guys are ever worried, I have really bad sleep. I sleep at weird times. Sometimes I have no sleep. Sometimes I have 2-4 hours. It's very weird. And then sometimes I get so worn out, I'll sleep really long. And because of that, I occasionally, in the middle of doing something, not anything big, right? Not driving a car or, on a phone call, but sitting doing something where I'm like, doing a monotonous task by myself, which gaming for my hands is very monotonous. It's very easy for me to do. I drift off and wake up again for like a split second or a couple of seconds, and it's okay. I will be okay if it ever happens in a stream. My mom knows what to do, so keep that in mind. I'm okay. And I'm glad I'm not the only one. Danielle said, yep, Carol, yay, is in the Starfire wing of the League Hall. You have a Starfire wing? That's great! Oh, I can just imagine your League Hall. I bet it's fantastic. Tiny Lilith said, that's how we will know when Shadow stops talking. She's sleeping, lol. Yeah, I mean, I do talk pretty constantly. So if I stop, I stop when NPCs have something to say sometimes. But yeah, if I stop for any longish period of time for what seems to be no reason, there's a chance that will happen. Mind you, I would tell you. If I wake up, if I fall asleep, I'll tell you guys that that's what happened and probably apologize because I can't really help it. But I was immediately wide awake after it happened. The stream went perfectly fine after that. It was very odd. Anyway, I think that's everything I needed to cover. Danielle said, I'll send you a message, Laura. Okay, go for it. Excellent. But now everyone knows the secret, right? If I stop talking, they're all going to be like, oh, she fell asleep again. Which, you know, could actually be true. Anyway, guys, firstly, thank you to Para and Crimson and my mum who all turned up with me in the game. That was very nice of you. I appreciate it. It's nice to have dance partners and also someone providing the music. Also, Paragon's dance, very emotive there. And also thank you to Para for answering some of the questions in the chat too that I hadn't got to, so thank you for that. And thank you to everyone who joins me in the stream. I know that when a new episode or event drops, you guys have been told I will definitely run a live about it, but you never know when it's coming because I don't know when it's going to drop on the EU server. So thank you to everyone who is able and does turn up for my streams when that happens. That's really nice of you considering you have no idea when it's coming. And thank you to everybody who watches later, because a lot of people do that. I love you guys. You're the best. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this event. I hope everything from it was really, really helpful and that you guys know whether or not it's worth it for you to run. Honestly, run it for the skin. Just run it for the skin. And guys, have a good one.